Hi everyone, welcome back to Get Ready With Me, Louise. I'm so excited because today we're going to be doing the high end, like my high prestige end of makeup look. And the brand that I chose to go with is Gucci. Not necessarily because they got my favorite formulas in anything particular, but they do have really good formulas. But the packaging, the feels, like the whole thing, Gucci gives that to me. So they do have some of my favorite pieces, though. Don't get me wrong, they do, but not all. So let's start with that. So let's start with what's on my face. I'm wearing the Lancome Care and Glow foundation. I'm wearing the Sigma Under Eye Corrector. I'm wearing the Natasha Denona Concealer. I set the T-zone and under eyes with my by Teir, the pressed powder. I set the perimeter of my face with my Lawless Light powder. Then we went into the Gucci, and that would be bronzer and blush for Gucci. And you get these little packages, these little things to cover, like this and the eyeshadow palette. I don't know why they didn't do it with the blush, but they didn't. But here's where the packaging comes. Like, it feels nice. It looks stunning. Stunning. The formula inside is good. This particular shade isn't my favorite. It does come with a brush type thing there. I don't use it. But I do understand this shade. It's got more of a rosy tone to it. So when you do burn, you do get that. So it is realistic in a sense. And I feel like that's kind of Gucci's thing. No makeup, but if you're wearing it, like it's realistic makeup type of thing. You know what I mean? Especially like with their pictures online. And then the only blush, that's the only bronzer I have. And then the blush I have is Radiant Pink. And that is what I'm wearing on my face today. I'm hoping you can see it. I do enjoy them. They're not my favorite formula, but, well, the blush I actually do enjoy a lot. The bronzer, the colors, what's throwing me off, but the formula is nice on both. But it's the packaging. It's just the feels of it. You know what I mean? And then for highlighter, I'm actually wearing KKW in Tempting. I've been trying to get a little more use out of this stuff here. I know you can't get it anymore. I'm not really for sure on how the new line is of theirs, so can't really speak on that. And then the palette. Oh, for lips, I am wearing... I was going to wear Gucci, but I just got this too, and I wanted to try it out. So I'm wearing the Glam Light Strawberry Shortcake. And this is very different from what they brought when they launched the Strawberry Shortcake, that's for sure. The lip gloss is the same, but the liner doesn't really go with the old lipstick. It kind of goes with this one. It's more like concealer lips with a dark liner. Like, that's the way I'm feeling right now. I am wearing all three. I got the liner, the lipstick, and then I put the lip gloss in the middle. But the lipstick from the first Strawberry Shortcake is hot pink. Makes sense. This one's more like a peachy brown type of color. I like concealer lips, really. That's the feel I get from it anyway. I would say this is probably more wearable for every day, but I mean, if I'm doing a strawberry shortcake look, like, and going back to my kid, bringing out my inner child, I'm playing with that pink one personally. But that's just me. So let's get started on the palette. Y'all. Okay, I'm using the 1 in 02. I believe this one is still available on Sephora, I believe. But it is gorgeous, stunning. It's got, beautiful packaging. I don't understand why they haven't came out with refills yet, because that's where I figured this was going to go. Pop that out and you have a refill. Although I could see this sitting on my counter with a string of pearls in it. Just saying. I know. Don't ask. But this is the palette that we're going to be using. I think it's beautiful. So, let's get started. I don't have names of these, so I guess we're pointing. The first shade we're going to go into is this one right here in the corner. And I will say that the shadow is good. It is good. It is. And are you paying that high ticket price for these shadows? No, you're not. You're paying that high ticket price for the name and for the packaging. Let's be honest. You know, that is what it is. Now, do I care? No. Will you care? Possibly. Because this is not cheap by no means. And you could probably buy 2 or 3 palettes, 4 or 5 even, depending on the brand, you know, compared to this one. But it's kind of like this thing you have to imagine in a way, like in your head, your vanity and this sitting out all pretty with the blush and the bronzer and a Gucci lipstick sitting there, you know. And it's just like, oh, so pretty. You know, clean and crisp. That is not my life, okay? This chaos down here, okay? But we're imagining. Now, that's the type of person I feel like this is getting this. You know what I mean? Granted, even myself being chaotic has it. But I'm just saying, like, that's who I imagine. However, probably most people that have this is chaos. Would be, you know, because we're chaotic and we're fools. And, yeah. We're the ones paying that price tag for it, you know? But I would definitely wait for a sale, to be fair, for these, like 20% off, because it is so expensive. That's a good chunk of change, you know what I mean? I'm going to take that same shade and run it under the lower lash line. I'm wearing the Tarte Fake Awake in the cream shade on the waterline. Let me get a different brush here, because I need to build that up a little bit. But that's, you know, that's who I see getting this palette. Or if you're just wanting, you know, pretty stuff, that's who I see getting it. I mean, I think the palette is definitely wearable. And it's everyday friendly with, you know, some pops of color. Again, I'm wearing a pop of color on the lid. And I think this look turned out really pretty. I really do. And I've gotten several pretty looks off of this palette. But I also think Gucci's like one of those brands is like a no makeup kind of brand, where if you're going to wear it, it's going to look as natural as possible in a way. And I do enjoy their shadows. I think they're easy to use. Doesn't matter what tools you're using. They work beautifully. We're going to go into this brown right here now. They're pigmented, but not to the point of like you're going to be scared, by no means. Like, that's not where they're at with it. But they are pigmented. Well, yeah, it does go light to dark. The very first palette actually had a white and a black in it, or like a white creamy kind of color and a black, which, you know, is an all-in-one palette, but this one is also an all-in-one palette for me too. It does have like a dark, more like a dark gray. That's not black really, it's like between gray and black in a way. But, I mean, it does, like I said, go from dark to, it's like a black brown, actually, that's what it is. And it's great to line with, because I do like to use shadows to line if I'm going to line. So, I mean, there's a lot of pluses with this palette. And the negative, of course, is the price tag, you know. But, unfortunately, you gotta pay for things. I don't necessarily think it is worth it just for the shadow fact, but for the packaging and the experience of it all, that's where I'm kind of like, okay, I get it. We're going to go back into that first shadow. We're just making sure we're blended somewhat. I am using a different phone to film on, so I don't know how this is all picking up either. I'm hoping that it's picking up good. We're going to go into this blue right here. And I will say, this is really pretty. Like, and it's got pigment behind it, no fallout. It laid down beautifully. It looks nice on the lid. No fuss, you know, like I'm not really fussing with it. It does, these shadows last all day. Like I said, I've used these palettes. I have. Might not look like it, but I have. But every year, I'm like, they came out with the black one first, then this one. And then, I think, did they skip a year? If not, I don't know. But like, they haven't came out with one, and they haven't came out with refills. And that's what I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, at this point, you've came out with 2 different palettes, which is great. But like, where are the refills for these? If somebody was to use them. I think I like this one better than the black, but I do love the black too. Like, I have nothing against that black one. It's beautiful too. I feel like the black one for me would be the one I pull out in the fall and winter, and this one's like spring and summer. Like, as far as packaging goes. Maybe even color story. Well, I feel like this could be a color story for uh, fall too, and winter. We're going to go into this shade right here for inner corner. I mean, even this shade, like, all of these metallic shades are nice. They really are. I was kind of shocked when I first, because you know, price tags, you're always like, is it really any good? Is it? And it is. Like, it is good. And again, I'm well aware I was paying for packaging, and I still did it, so. Now, my favorite thing from Gucci is their mascara. You all, I have been raving about this mascara. I love this mascara. Love it. This and the Lash Clash have been the two that I have, like, just raved about, right? Now, the Benefit, they're real. Is that what that's called? No. The Benefit Bad Gal Bang and Brown. That one's another one I've been raving about. But it's the brown. But this Armani it's coming up on Lash Clash. I don't know if it's going to win, but it's right there. But this still stands on its own. It just is so pretty. It makes my lashes look so long and separated. Kind of like the Bad Gal Bang, except black. I need Gucci to come out with a brown one of these. Like, that would be amazing if they did that. But I do think that, like, this mascara is definitely worth the price tag. I've purchased it over and over again. I will continue to purchase this over and over. But yeah, I think that if I had to pick a brand to say, hey, this is the brand so that you're feeling the whole experience, it'd probably be this. Unless you're ordering from, like, the Dior website where they package everything so beautifully. Although I've never ordered Gucci from the Gucci website, so maybe they're the same. But I just really enjoy this brand all the way around, from the looks to the packaging to the feels, everything I love. And then we won't even get into their fragrance, okay? We won't even do that. Look at my lashes. Like, I hope it's coming. It's showing, like, what it really, truly does. Because these lashes, I'm telling you. Now, I've been using a growth serum. I'm not going to lie. But this mascara has always made my lashes look so good. Like, so good. Alright, for bottom lashes, I'm going to use my Lancome Def and Seals. And then we're done. And that's the other thing about this Gucci palette. It's like you're quick. You're gonna lay down, whatever colors you want. You're gonna choose the lid color. There was a gnat on my nose. Did y'all see that? Like, seriously? Okay, that's a first. This eye always has the prettier lashes. I don't understand why. I really don't. But it always ends up having the prettiest lashes. Anyway, I think overall the look turned out really good. I do love the blush. I don't think Gucci has a powder highlighter. I might have to check on that because I am curious if they do. I'd like to own, but here's the thing with Gucci. You can own one. I own one bronzer, one blush. I mean, I do own 2 eyeshadow palettes, but that's because they're different. But you could just chosen one and been fine too. Or maybe you went through the one, so you got the second one. Not that what happened to me. I was just a goofball and bought both of them. But I just think it's stunning that having them set out, or even if you had like 2 bronzers and 2 blushes sitting out, and of course their lipsticks, like, it's just, they're gorgeous. I mean, the packaging on everything is just gorgeous. I mean, their lipsticks, again, everything just kind of like matches, and it would look so pretty on a vanity. And that's why I feel like they're the number one. They're my number one anyway, as far as looks go. Don't get me wrong, like Natasha Denona's got pretty packaging, Pat McGrath has got pretty packaging, but, and I almost thought about Pat McGrath in this category because they are over $100 for an eyeshadow palette. But I feel like even though it is beautiful, the just black, and it is luxe and it does feel heavy, there's something about like the artwork on, certain pieces that just really, or the gold wraparound and stuff that really just, I'm like, that looks elegant. That looks beautiful, But yeah, this is the look for the day. I think it turned out really pretty. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I've never created a look using these palettes that I didn't like. By no means. But at the same time, I don't want to go, oh, the shadows, where the price is. It's the most, it's the best shadow in the world. That's not it. It's the packaging. It's the name. So, keep that in mind. But will you create a pretty look using these products? Yes, you will. And I would even go to say that if you do have a cool undertone and you're fair skinned, that 01 bronzer, that may be your ticket there, because it does have a very red undertone to it, and I could see where people would really enjoy that. And at first I did, like, when I first got it, I really did enjoy it for the red because I didn't have anything like that. But I've come to know that with my skin tone, I kind of think that, like, the more golden looks better, personally. I could be wrong. Just me personally. But, again, Armani, you got the packaging. Beautiful. Stunning. You have the size of this bad boy. I mean, you're getting your money worth. Okay? So, but, again, if you do have that cool undertone, you may want to try out the Gucci bronzer. And the blushes are beautiful. I mean, I only own the one. I have went back and forth with getting another one. I'm not gonna lie. I have not done it yet, but I have sort of teeter-tottered. So let me know your thoughts on this brand. Let me know if you agree with me, like this is a very elegant brand. This would be your number one elegant brand. If it isn't, let me know yours. I'm curious. Let me know down in the comments your favorite. And I think I only have the lower tier now, and that's my hard one. Because I'm like, which one do I choose? Because there's so many that I could, and it's like, then there's the obvious. You know what I mean? It's like, well, duh. There's really only one. And then I thought about doing my favorite indie brand. And then maybe my favorite influencer brand. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are. But yeah, so far I am so glad I did get to go through my collection. I know I still have one to do. I know, but I'll get to it, I promise. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know what I should do, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, oh, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all that way you're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Either it's me or this camera is shaking, in which case, if it is, and it has been, I am so sorry. It might drive you all crazy. I'm hoping it's just my eyes right now playing tricks on me, but I don't think so. Oh no. I'm sorry. I truly am. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.